Hello, welcome to another video. This will be the first video underneath the Battling Barrow banner, I guess. Yay! And this is a look at the Mortal Realms issues 27 through 30 from Hachette Partworks, based on Games Workshop's Age of Sigmar setting. Something we do all the time, just have a look through the issues, nothing too in-depth, it's like a first look, just sort of open them up and we'll have a look. So the first issue is 27. We have bases here which do not go with these. These must be replacement bases for when they messed up and gave us slaughter bases and some miniatures, which I didn't mind because I just didn't complain. I just covered it up and used them anyway. So I've got spare bases now. So the models this time are Stormsire's Cursebreakers, which I believe are a Warhammer Underworlds warband. So if I get the cards on secondhand market, I could have another warband in Underworlds. Pretty cool. Yeah, so there's 3 models. A bit of plastic. Yep. So obviously you got 3 guys here. We got in here obviously information about them. So Hammers of Sigmar, Hammers number 10, the Stormsire's Cursebreakers, which would be good. Some information about the individual characters: Amaris Dawnguard, Averon Stormsire, and Vastus the Charmed. That's good. Bit of information about them, who they are. Something about the Osirark Bone Reapers. Don't know a lot about these at all. I just assumed they were Age of Sigmar's Tomb King's faction. Probably totally wrong about that. So that'd be interesting for me to have a read about this. Yeah, if this is the first time you're watching a Mortal Realms video, that's weird because we're in like issue 27 onwards now. But I've never played Age of Sigmar before I started doing this. I'm trying to get into it via these magazines. A little progress update. I like the rules. I don't like the setting so much. I don't know, I just can't get into the setting. There's something about it. It's not... I know I love fantasy, but I love fantasy that's a bit grounded, because I like medieval fantasy. You can ground yourself, have a realistic setting, so all the fantastical stuff just becomes more believable. Whereas this is just... it just seems to be stuff you dream up as a little kid. So, yeah, let's have this in there, throw this in there. I don't know, so I'm not quite sold on the setting as of yet. So some more information about the Mortal Realms. Maybe this will help, maybe it won't. I shouldn't imagine it will, because you only get little snippets like this. It's not enough for me to get my head around the setting. The how to build section, good if you want, good for putting the models together, not much else. The paint guide is very basic, as always. I'd imagine not getting that much further in them, bit of shading going on. I was hoping by issue 27 we'll be on to more advanced paint techniques, because I'm not the world's greatest painter by any stretch of the imagination, and that's another reason why I wanted to get something like this to improve my painting, but it hasn't happened yet. Some war scrolls for 2, only 2. Yeah, only 2, because on the other side's the Minotaur and Banshee's war scroll. That's weird. So we're not only using 2 in this battle, are we? Let's have a look at the battle, which is called the Scouring. Okay. Yes, it's just 2 of them and some 5 Secretors. Some Minotaur and Banshees, Dreadblade Harrow, Briar Queen, her Fawns, and 10 Dreadscythe Harridans. Setup is either side. First one goes to Nighthorn and Glorious Victory. To begin with, yeah, we've got the tutorial things, playthroughs, which were quite varied in their playing. What I've noticed about these battle scrolls is always the same. Set up either side, Nighthorn go first, play to the death. Which I'm hoping for something a bit more interesting. We'll close it like this so we don't spoil what's on the other side here, because this will tell you what's coming up. We don't want that. And let's look at issue 28. We get more plastic. We get 3 big bases. I don't know what size these are. 2012 they came out, cool. I mean, anyway, big bases, like this sort of size. Goes over here. God, I'll tell you what, with all these sprues here, I'm doing up my sort of gaming area using some Hobby Zone modules. And one of the ones I am going to get is a sprue holder, because this would be great at the moment, just to whack these in, hold it up. But anyway, that's not what we're here for to talk about. Spirit hosts, wow, they're different, aren't they? I'm kind of used to 90s spirit hosts, kind of like these, but these are pretty cool because you have a Skellywag here, and out of the Skellywag is coming the spirit. Is that the same on all of them? Yeah, yes, you have Skellywag, 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 and spirits coming out. And the only problem with these is this doesn't look like spiritual stuff. It looks like a porcupine. But ho hum. Still pretty cool models. Like them. Yeah, so we got sprue of those, 3 of those. It's pretty cool. And so, as expected, the magazine information is going to be about spirit hosts with some lovely art. What's this Kang Reef doing here? Get out, you. Go home. Some actual art interpretation of them. Yeah, I suppose the model's not too bad, is it? Pretty similar. Yeah, what's that? An ogre. Ogre. What do we call him now? Good. Yeah, it's information. Information about the extremis chambers. So Dracos, Star Drakes, yada yada. Yeah, pecking order, as it were. Building guide. Yep. This might be a bit more fiddly than normal. Painting guide. It's going to be Corax White and Lilac Oxide, isn't it? That's where we're going to go. Yep. Ooh, but we are going up and having a bit more advanced guide. Is this what I'm going to do? Yeah, so just getting your models and bringing them up to your earlier ones, bringing them up to how they all are now. Yeah, okay. Still not finished, even though it says it's finished. I would not call these finished because that's not finished. That's not finished. I mean, alright, leaving aside putting a basing material in of some sort of texture paint. I'm talking about just the painting of this here. That should be grey, I guess. There's the skeleton missing on them. Ho hum. Anyway, according to them, it's finished. Yeah, as expected. They're getting quite predictable, these magazines now. Models on the front, which is not a bad thing. Models on the front, information about models. War scroll for models, battle involving models. It's not a bad thing. I like it. But let's see. Like that. I love a good map, you know. Alright, so this battle was called Cleansing the Grove. What are the odds? It's set up on either side. Nighthawk go first. Fight to the death. Set up either side. Nighthawk go first. Fight to the death. Not a bad thing. I'm hoping that in time these will vary a bit more and become a bit more interesting, but for now, that's it. Oh, we're not going to look at that. Spoilers. Because we are looking at the next issue right now. This one doesn't have any paints in, any sprues in, any models in, because it has paints. Not a bad thing, because I have so much to paint from other ranges, other models, other games, that sometimes I don't want more and more models in this. Want paints. Banebat Blade Brown, which I also want to call it Bone Bad Brown for some reason. I have loads of this, but you know, that can go in storage waiting for me to run out. I do use it quite a bit for various things. But this really want, because before lockdown I bought some of this. Got it here. But what I didn't realise is it's gloss. I didn't know this stuff come in gloss. Why would I want gloss? It's horrible. It's all too, well, it looks like oil. Pretty good for that, but for what I use it for, horrible. So that will be put in storage, and I shall put this on my painting rack. And this is great. This is really appreciated. Love this. Thank you for this. Many people don't sort of get upset if they don't always get models, but sometimes I like a little break. And I having stuff like that is well useful. That's going to save me going and buying it. In this we've got got one of these things in this one, so we'll have a look at it in a minute. So there's no models, so this is a bit more unpredictable what's going on in this issue. So something about Sigmar himself. Will this talk about when he was a barbarian in the old world, or will it start off when he was a god? It's going to start off when he's a god, because we don't really like talking about, well, I do, but Age of Sigmar doesn't really like talking about the old world much. It doesn't like reminding you about it, does it? Actual Warhammer, where everything gets its name from there. And then we've got some information about Lord Celestant. We're going to get one of these models. That'd be wicked. One of them. These are like journals, very meta, very like they're journals from the world. Some travels, and he's talking about his encounters with the undead. So he's written it very much in keeping with the world. Really enjoy them. Enjoy these, even though they're short and sweet. I enjoy them. Once all complete, it'll be a brilliant read. What you got here? We've got stuff about the White King, Black Knights, Graveguard, and Death Rattle Scallywags. Brilliant. So how to paint Stormcast. Is this going to be a bit more advanced painting tutorial? Obviously no building guide because there's no models. Yeah, it's getting a bit more in depth. We're gonna, because we've got some oils now, so we can do some. Got some Null oil, so we can do some washes. We've got some Agrax that we got a while back. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might have a little read of that. Well, I'm good at washes. Yeah, Nighthaunt, obviously they weren't finished, but getting a bit extra out of your Nighthaunt, that's cool. So we have the scroll for the Lord Arcanum on, on Gryph-charger. That's cool. And we have the scroll for the Knight of Shrouds. We're also going to have these big guys in, and we are going to be on Hallowstone Besieged. Now, okay, odds. Let's do this. What do you reckon? Start either side. Nighthawk go first. Fight to the death. Let us have a look. Starting either side. Nighthawk go first. Fight to the death. Yeah. Yep. Let's have a look at this thing. It's the all about chaos. Forces of chaos. So start on this side. So we have some slaves to darkness here. The ever chosen. I like these things. These put out things. Get a bit of information. Chaos. You get alliances. Information about Skaven. Oh, look at this. So here we got on the ever chosen riding a Dorgar. And here we have a giant Minotaur. That's pretty cool. This is going to be the same size as a giant, or whatever they're called, Gargant. Giant. Games Workshop. I don't understand the IP thing with this. Not when the stuff's so generic you've got, and you've got some pretty cool specific stuff to you anyway, like the Skaven. Yeah, sure, do that. But you know, when you have elves and you IP elves, but yours has a silent A. No. When you have so you don't have dragons in the game anymore. We have Dracovs, but you can have a dragon ogre, and the only difference here, you know, it's half ogre, half dragon, but you spell ogre like an illiterate. It just blows my mind. I don't understand that. Orcs and I don't understand. I don't get it. It confuses me. Oh, that's nice though. So we have Blades of Corn, some big Bloodthirster then, which. When I think Bloodthirster, I think the Gargoyle from Hero Quest. I'm old and like monopost models. So we got this Sench model here, big bird dude. Kind of like that. But this I really like. It's horrible in its beauty. I love that. Old Nurgle. I do like that. That model's cool. It's disgusting, but it's really cool. And then we got Slaanesh, who's getting got the shaft in Age of Sigmar, didn't they? Heard rumours they're resurrecting them. Slaanesh, the sort of Slaanesh faction. But we'll see. So that's that. That's going to be an interesting read. On to the last issue. Solid lump of plastic in this one. A solid lump of plastic because it's next part of the Azerite Ruins terrain sprue. Very heavy. Now these are always cool. I mean, this here and this here actually looks like bent wrought iron metal. That's I love that. Really cool detail. Outside here, yeah, double-sided. They're heavy. It's a big chunky bit of plastic. I like this for the price. What have we got here? Some sort of fountain, I guess. Yeah, destroyed fountain. That'd be cool. Be useful. Yeah, enjoyed painting that. Put that to one side. Okay, so this will be. I don't know what the actual background history bit is going to be, but it's just going to be, what's this? Stormcast Eternals Part 5, 1,000 Storms. A wee bit about the IDNF Deepkin there. A bit more here. So that'd be interesting to read. Yeah, some stuff about Cinch here. So, yeah, changey dude. So, Silver Tower art coming up. Yep, there we go. Called it. Maybe you see Sense, you're going to see the Silver Tower art somewhere in these publications. Not a bad thing. A bit more about him. That's cool. How to assemble your ruins. Not that detailed because you don't need to, because it's quite a simple thing to put together. How to paint it. Corax White and Agrax Earthshade. Corax White. Called it. Lead Belcher, Known Oil, and Stormhost Silver for doing the metalwork. That's cool. Good, nice way of doing metal. Some wood, dry oak bark, Known Oil, Bone Blade Brown. So, can we just rename this Bone Bad Brown, please? Bone Bad Brown. Core rules. Oh, nice. Nice. That's good. What's it? Core 1? Yeah, and we haven't had any of this yet. Always like having actual rules. I know we've learnt the game. At least magazines allow me to learn the game in a very nice way, but that's friendly for learning, but not friendly for looking back when you want to get rules straight in your head where you might misremember something. So that's what this is for. Brilliant, like this. A little tutorial section, that'd be good. Just to so you got the rules to look up. If you're still not too sure, you can sort of see it played out here. Little things like that. Okay, Curse City. It's the battle plan. What do you reckon? Start up here, Nighthaunt, fight to the death. Start up here. Ooh! Stormcast go first. Fight to the death. It's not really that earth-shatteringly different, but they're okay for what they are. You know, this is why I stopped playing every single game, so they're quite similar. I'd only play them if there's new rules added in, which there aren't in this, so I might not even do any of these. I might do one, play one of these. We'll see. Let me know if you want to see them all play. Which one you want played, I guess. We will have a sneaky look at the future issues. Now we've got this one. Now we've got this Lord Exorcist dude. The power of Christ compels him, I guess. And Citadel Skulls. That's pretty cool because I got skulls from a different company that I use, Toad King Castings, but I'm running out because I'm doing a project for next month that used a lot of skulls, so always good to have some more of these. And so I'll see what the Citadel skulls are like. Obviously you're going to have more than human skulls in here, which is still cool, still useful. So we got that. Now, ordinarily that would be the end of the video, but I opted in for the book, so I thought we'd have a look at the book. Yeah, so this is the book. It's in hardback. Hachette Partworks logo on the back as well showed it is their limited edition book called the Amethyst Stave. Now that dude there, that's pretty cool. Not much in the way of art on the front apart from this picture here, which would look pretty cool if it was bigger. And maybe more of, but yep. Lovely gilded edged pages, lovely sort of metallic there, sort of purpley silver, purple, silver, purple, silver, purple, silver. Freaking my camera out. Yeah, so in the inside, got this lovely sort of map here. Hopefully you can see that on camera. The Amethyst Stave by Tom Horth, and it runs at 111 pages. Is that worth, what was it, $12.99? I'll let you decide. I got it so we can have a look at it. Okay, so this, what's this little, yeah, okay, this is quite old. This is actually my first Age of Sigmar book. I've got audio books, but my first physical book. And in the old sort of Warhammer books, they always had this bit in the beginning about the grim dark world, yada yada. That's pretty much in every book, so I'm assuming this is that counterpart. So I shall have a read of that and see what that is like. Many thanks. Prologue. Sigmar's voice boomed in Ulrich Ravenscar's head. Travel to Lyria, find the ring. Uh-oh, Hobbit's got it. Throwing it into Mount Doom, mate. Anyway, I'll read this. I meant to see, Briar Queen there. Xandria, Xorbolt. Oh, so it's all the characters we know and love from the game. So I'm going to have a read of that. 111 pages. Not too bad. I might do another video just doing my thoughts on this thing. Yeah, whether it's worth 12 quid, anyone's guess. I've got it. I'm happy with it. But that's it. That's another overview of the Mortal Realms issues we got delivered this month. I hope you're keeping safe and well. And until the next time you watch one of our videos, take care. Bye bye.